nitya
nitaye charana satya nahara sarana
nitai para sada koro nitai para sada koro nitai pada sada koroa nitai pada sada koroa narottama bara duki nitai moro koro suki narottama bara duki nitai more koro suki narottama bara duki nitai more koro suki narottama bara duki nitai moro koro suki
narottama bara duki nitai more koro suki
rakoranga charane rapa rakoranga charane rapas rakoranga charane rapas rakoranga charane rapas nitai para kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Nitai para kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Nitai para kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Amazing kirtan.
All the best.
Yeah, you should.
Remind me this first. This?
So we can move these bags out a little bit. I can play.
Or do you want to play?
No,
No. Do you want to have one at all?
I don't think that for kirtan like that is. Yeah.
Maybe someone can. Who can you just handle this?
The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the abode of pure devotional service. I bow down to his lotus feet with great care and attention. My dear brothers, it is through the grace of our spiritual master that we can cross over this material existence and attain Krishna. Make the teachings emanating from the lotus mouth of our spiritual master one with your heart and do not desire anything else. Attachment to his lotus feet is the best way to make spiritual advancement. His mercy fulfills all desires for spiritual perfection. He who has given us the gift of transcendental vision is our Lord, birth after birth. It is by his mercy that divine knowledge is revealed within our hearts. Bestowing pure love for Krishna and destroying ignorance, the Vedic scripture sings of his character. O spiritual master, O ocean of mercy and friend of the fallen, O universal teacher and life of all people, alas, alas, O master, please be merciful unto us and give us the shade of your lotus feet. May your glories now be proclaimed throughout the three worlds. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai. Take it because it's going to. Can I have the lyrics? Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakadi Sadama Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadama Bando Mui Sabadana Mate Bando Mui Sabadana Mate Yahara Prasade Bhai He Baba Tori Ajay Yahara Prasade Bhai Bhavatoriya Jaya Rabba Krishna Prabhuti Ho Yaho Hoite Krishna prapti hoya hoyete Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Chitet Koriya Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Chitet Koriya Arana Koriya Mane Asha Arana Koriya Mane Asha Sri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Sri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Uttama Jai Prasade Puri Sarva Asha Jai Prasade Puri Sarva Asha Chakkudan dilo je janm janm Prabhu se Chakkudan dilo je janm janm Prabhu se Divya Gyan de Prakashito Divya Gyan de Prakashito Prema Bhaktiya Uite Abhidya Vinasayate Prema Bhaktiya Uite Abhidya Vinasayate Vedegaya Hara Charito Vedegaya Hara Charito Asi Guru Karuna Sindhu Adhama Janara Bandhu Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adhama Janara Bandhu Lokanath Lokera Jivana Lokanath Lokera Jivana Aha Prabhu Koro Deho More Pada Jaya Aha Prabhu Koro Deho More Pada Jaya Vijay Gushunti Bhuvana Vijay Gushunti Bhuvana Prabhupada Layala Sharana Prabhupada Bhakti Tapavana Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasjata Satarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Ananta Kulti Vaishnavini ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gokubinath Shyamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Mayapur Navdeep Dham ki jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi ki jai. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki jai. Shri Nityananda Trayodasi ki jai. Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Haribol Haribol. Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jannabali Vadadhari. Gopi Janabalabha Girivardhari. Dashodanandana Vrajajanadandana. Dashodanandana Vrajajanadandana. Jashodanandana Vrajajanadandana. Jashodanandana Vrajajanadandana. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Ballabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Ballabha Girivaradhari Shuranandana Vraja Janarandana Yashodanandana Vraja Janarandana Yashodanandana Vraja Janarandana Jashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Junatira Vanachari Jamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Privrajakacharya Stotra Shishimad Abhay Charanarabinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Nityananda Trayodasi Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Haribo Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. We're reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 31st chapter, text number 9. Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam Kavibir iditam kalmashapaham Kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatatam Shravana Mangalam Srimadatatam Bhuvikranantiye Bhuditajana Bhuvikranantiye Bhuditajana Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatatam Bhuvikranantiye Bhuditajana Tavakartamritam tatta jivanam Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatatam Bhuvi grananti ye buddhita jana. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam.
Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham.
Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham.
Shravana mangalam shrimaratatam.
Shravana mangalam shrimaratatam.
Vigrananti ye bhuridajana.
Bhuvigrananti ye buddhitajana. Vaishnavis.
Tava katamritam tapta jivanam.
Tava katamritam tapta jivanam.
Kavibiriditam kalmasvapaham.
Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham.
Swarnamangalam Srimadatam.
Shravanamangalam Srimadatam.
Bhuvigrinanti ye bhuridajana.
Bhuvigrananti ye bhuridajana. Or ek. Unamas. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam. Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham.
Shravanamangalam Srimadatam.
Srimadatam.
Bhuvigrinanti ye bhuridajana.
Bhuvigrananti ye bhuridajana. Tava. Your. Again, this is the gopis speaking to Krishna in their prayers. Kata amritam, the nectar of words. Tapta jivanam, life for those aggrieved in the material world. Kavabi, by great thinkers. Iditam, described. Kalmasha apaham, that which drives away sinful reactions. Shravanamangalam, giving spiritual benefit when heard. Shrimat, filled with spiritual power. Atatam, broadcast all over the world. Bhuvi, in the material world. Grananti, chant and spread. Yea, those who. Hurita, most beneficent. Janaha, persons. Translation: the nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are most magnificent. Please repeat. The nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune on whoever hears them. Narrations are broadcast all over the world and filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those are most magnificent. Purport by the servant of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. King Prataparudra recited this verse to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during Jagannatha's Rath Yatra festival. While the Lord was resting, entered and began massaging his legs and lotus feet. Then the king recited the 31st chapter of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the songs of the gopis. Chaitanya that when Lord Chaitanya heard this verse, beginning with Tava Katamritam, he immediately arose to Rudra. The incident is described in detail in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 14, 4 through 18, in his edition. And in his edition, Srila Prabhupada has given extensive commentary on it. Om Jnanandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayambrupa Kadahmaya Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Sadvatutam Parinasahi Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Kanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabando Jagatpate Sute Devi Pranamami Vansha Kolpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Ho. Welcome to the first morning together here in Sri Jagannatha Puri Dham. I think we may have successfully escaped. You have to sneak out back. And Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose divine appearance day it is today, in Ekachakra. Of course, as Vaishnavas, he has nothing to do with the material entity. It's force in the material world. Purusha prakritisto hi bhunkte prakriti jangunan karanam gunasango janmasu describes an ordinary birth in this world, and that it's by force because of past activity in the realm of karma, but the Lord isn't so. Lord Nityananda's parents were Hadai Pandit and Padmavati. Lord Nityananda Prabhu was the darling of Ekachakra, and people marveled at his childhood parents, although they claimed that a divine personality. They suspected so because he grew up, Lord Nityananda Prabhu with his friends used to enact the divine Vrindavan Nastaka with the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. And the boys would gather around and they would perfectly enact the Ramayana last times. Real Lord Nityananda, as we know, Charitamrita, Nityananda Prabhu, we hear this Supreme Personality of Godhead appears as Lord Nityananda. In fact, when Lord Chaitanya at the house, she has Krishna Balaram deities in her home. That deity of Krishna in his home. Balaram and Lord Krishna actually die and given birth. This altar here. Nanda chastises back. No, the kings of this age are ours. Theme of setting, and then fighting in charge, and so when such Nimai, that amazing thing in my mother, and she recounted, oh, I always thought your deity was very potent, and now we can see why. And he remembered his wife, the deity, and then half of the bhoga would be she. But now, actually, these deities are very potent and real. They're eating. This is a Lakshman, the weapon of Ravana. This Shakti. Then is said that there's a special herb that will cure him and bring him back to life. So Hanuman, hearing about this, goes, and of course he couldn't find the exact herb, so mountain and brought him a famous picture of Hanuman carrying the mountain back. He brings the herb and he brings Lakshman back. Last time that the boys are having Lord Nityananda. Oh, and so over there, and this one, best here, some there, and maybe. So Lord taught his friends that when I'm struck by the Shakti, they became very concerned and they were crying, and then the villagers he collapsed to the ground, and it was also rape happened here. And after some time, one of the boys remembered, oh, he told us about this. When I'm struck with the Shakti weapon, someone has to go bring the herb to bring me back. So they send one boy as Hanuman to get this. This is an indication of how real the enactment were. And somebody in the village had commented that, oh, it's these pastimes. And Lord Nityananda said, pastimes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his own village, his divinity was covered. We're amazed at his ability to, for instance, memorize things and defeat any scholar. But still he hadn't revealed his divinity in full. Prabhu had not. Although it is mentioned by Vrindavan Das Thakur that everyone in the village of Ekachakra fell in love with Nityananda Prabhu, not the least of which was his father, Gadai Pandit. And that's why one day, when a traveling mendicant came to the home of Gadai Pandit and Padmavati, whom they served as a great sadhu, as anyone in the Vedic culture would do, at the end of his stay, he asked for some charity. And Gadai Pandit said, of course I'll give you charity. Whatever you ask for, I'll give you. It is my duty as a grihasta. And the sadhu said, you know, I'm traveling here, there, and everywhere, and I don't have an assistant. So please, you have a very fine son here. At that time, Nitai was 12 years old. He said, you please give me your son. Of course, we noted that Prabhupada, there are letters in which, in the early days, when he was trying to figure any way he could to start the Krishna consciousness movement, even wrote to aristocratic people and said, you know, could you donate a son? Like he started. So this is not uncommon. It wasn't an unusual request. And the idea would be that there was mutual benefit, of course, to the trained by a sadhu at the age and then come back and be proficient in any ways that he might not have been. He was mortified because Nitai was his life. In the makes his loaded by removing himself, steep of separation. Mahaprabhu taught highest way of being attached to the. As we all know, Nitai went off sadhu. He stayed out places of pilgrimage for 20 years, going here, there, and everywhere, which is a good idea. If you have any ways in which overcome really superficial anxieties, years will do it probably. I'm 72, to come to India for 3 months' time, and went from one place of pilgrimage to the next. And I remember the day when I was in Gujarat, we went to Rancherji, a beautiful deity, and we had been driving, and and there's industry, you're exposed to kinds of actions. But when we got into the atmosphere of the deity, relief that we do when we go into any holy place. And there it was within this town, and Krishna, to see him thinking deity and so forth. And then that time I just absorbed the mood. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'm in the be there spiritually, and according to Vrindavan Das Thakur, he was only awaiting the time, biding his time actually as he was traveling, for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to start his Sankirtan movement. Without being empowered. This is one of the points that anyone who preaches has to act the spiritual authority. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta was demonstrative about this. He an answer for that, for instance, he's just self-manifested, he has no guru. Who is that person's guru? When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began his Sankirtan movement back in Navadvip and revealed his divinity, that time Nityananda Prabhu let out a great roar. It was a roar that was heard throughout the three worlds. And hearing that, Satyadev Prabhu's blew the conch shell this morning. I had no balance. I mean, I see them after another in my life. He tries to pretend he lowballs me, but he's revealing. Roared. It was a roar heard throughout the three worlds out of ecstasy. And he went there to join that needs in which he saw a chair, the palm leaf tree, and let's just say on the floor. And I was coming. Imagine of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is one of the points that the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord, a specific person. He has paraphernalia, which is non-different from himself. And all of it is to speak of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dreams and personality coming. Well, Nitai did come there. But he's an interesting place to visit along the Ganga. It's one of the Nitai and Guru. He would hide there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told his associates that Nitai is here. Find him. They looked everywhere they could find him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took them directly to, they all found and discovered the beautiful effulgent Nityananda Prabhu. And Mahaprabhu had asked for a Vyasa Puja to be offered to Lord Nityananda. And the devotees began to prepare for that. Instructive because we say Guru and Gauranga, and Nitai, one who reveals Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the world. Did by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go door to door and teach everyone to chant Hare Krishna. But as Madhavananda Prabhu was singing, he actually door to door and tells everyone to chant Gauranga. Because at that time the world didn't know who Gauranga was. They knew who Lord Krishna was, but they didn't know Gauranga. Nitai took it upon himself, as does the Guru, to reveal to the world who Gauranga is. To the devotional service, Bhaktan Ish Chaitanya Samjakam, verse of the Chaitanya. Goswami offers his to the Gurus. Of Guru, one cannot understand Krishna. And this morning, as I was thinking about Lord Nityananda, I was thinking about how Vrindavan Thakur, in another poem called the Nityanandashtakam, writes about how Lord Nityananda Prabhu would bestow his benediction upon people everywhere he went by a sidelong glance. And he was merciful even to those who were not merciful to their own selves. This is an interesting statement, because how is it that one will be merciful to oneself in this world? And this actually requires help. It requires encouragement from Krishna. We hear in the Gayatri Mantra the word prachodayat, which means that the Lord enthuses us, that yes, you're okay. You're actually always okay. You've just forgotten, and you have to wake up and come back to your real nature, which is full of bliss and knowledge. And so Nitai goes door to door and meets the likes of Jagai Madai, who everyone else avoided. The devotees even warned Nitai, don't go near them. They're too dangerous. And he nonetheless approaches them and offers them the chance to glorify Lord Chaitanya and to chant Hare Krishna. And so the guru is the one who goes out of his or her way to open the door to devotional service to a soul. And anyone can be a representative of Lord Nityananda, first by being merciful to him or herself. You have to take compassion on yourself. And how does one do that? Tavakatam ritam, tapta jivanam. It is mentioned in this verse that the only way to overcome the suffering of the material world and the bondage that ensues from trying to dig oneself deeper in the material world, as the old saying goes, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging, then is to embrace the process, especially Shravanam Kirtanam, and put oneself under the care of the physicians who recommend this medicine, as is recommended in the very outset of the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. As we're entering into the Srimad Bhagavatam's 10th canto, the most important part, Nivrittatar Shurubhagiyamana Babhaushadas Chotra Manobhirama Ka Uttama Shloka Gunanavada Puman Virajete Vina Pashugnat. This admonition is given that one should, well, actually it's said that only those who are willing to take the medicine, Bhava Ashaudi. Bhava means this material world, one birth after another, being trapped by the mind in the cycle of samsriti, or birth and death. If one is able to take the medicine of Krishna Katha, then one can overcome the cycle of birth and death. So the guru is one who knows this very well, that this is the only medicine. There are no other alternatives for actually it coming to overcome the miseries of the material world, tapta jivanam. Just tavakatamritam. And this is a pure faith. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kahe Sudridhanishchoy Krishne Bhakti Koila Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Real faith, Kaviraj Goswami says, means to have a staunch faith in bhakti. That if I just do this, especially Shravanam Kirtanam, then all the other problems will be dealt with. As a man trying to cut down a tree, and someone comes by and says, that'll never work because it's too dull. You should take some time just to sharpen it. And then the man sawing says, I don't have time. So similarly, I think that I'll solve my problems in this way or that way in the material world. This is not faith. This is being unfaithful. But if, on the other hand, I become fully attentive, a sharp attention to the topics of Krishna, I take the time, then all the other aspects of my life, sarva karma krita hoy, will be dealt with appropriately by the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we were in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, and we went out to perform the Sankirtan, especially book distribution. And there were we went out the first day to a place called Bhadrakali Square. Is that what it's called? Bhadrakali Square. So the whole material world is Bhadrakali Square. This place was a madhouse, and so is the material world in all its various aspects. Don't think the material world's not a crazy place. It is. And it's not you, it's the place. So Bhadrakali Square was crazy. There were all kinds of junk people were selling. And I do mean junk. And there were lots and lots of shops. All these shops are an emblem of actually the jiva's investment in the material world. As Prabhupada writes in the 5th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Sankarsana, near the time when he's going to begin a new creation and destroy the world, becomes annoyed with the living entities because he thinks, I gave so much opportunity, but they haven't taken it. And Prabhupada writes that this Krishna consciousness movement actually is an opportunity to come to knowledge so that one can close down one's business here in the material world. And whenever I see those pan shops where they have little packets of pan, and also they sell some chai or tea, which somebody pointed out to me is not a bad business because it's municipal water, just so you know, with a little bit of tea in it, so it's almost 100% markup, I think. But they just sit back there and it's like, here's your little packet of pan, here's a little glass of municipal water with some caffeine and flavor in it. And this is from, I won't mention any corporate names because I've been speaking at places, I don't want to offend anybody, but whatever it is, it's all a pan shop. It's little packets of this or that. It doesn't make any difference to Lord Nityananda Prabhu from his vision because we're not of this world at all. And he's coming as the guru to say, close down your business here. This is nothing. You're missing the whole party. And so when we went out into Bhadrakali Square, we went from shop to shop. And we were feeling the mercy of Lord Nityananda because Bhuvi Granantiye Buddhidajana. This verse says that Buddhida, if somebody goes out to give the wealth of Krishna, the real wealth, which is Krishna Katha, then actually that person becomes the most magnificent of all people as a representative of Lord Nityananda, who does the same thing. And so when we went Bhadrakali Square, we didn't discriminate who we talked to. We couldn't because I found that 90% of the people were Muslim. But we found that if we went with the right mood, and that is that we're not here for our own aggrandizement, and we're not here because we need money. We're just here as representatives of Lord Nityananda. Even the Muslims. Well, I shouldn't say that because actually Muslims, who I find here, there, and everywhere, they have a bad name. They've been given a bad name because they're some of the most pious people I've ever met. In Toronto, when we went door to door, we met all these Muslims. Actually, they were Christians, but they came from a Muslim country. But we do meet Muslims all the time. They pray 5-6 times a day. I mean, you have to stop everything and pray and so forth. In any case, in Bhadrakali Square, everyone was taking books, and it was because we were thinking of Lord Nityananda and how to portray his mercy. So then the next day, we went out again. And we went to a shopping mall. And we were going in and out of the shops, bringing books and prasadam. And we chant the Maha Mantra at the end. And I saw in the parking lot of the mall 3 Gujaratis. And they were young people, 2 boys and a girl. And they were kind of hiding like I remember people used to do in high school when they didn't want to get caught. And they were smoking. Each one of them had a cigarette. What are the chances of that in Gujarat? They maybe were 22 years old. They were employees nearby, but I think they were taking a so-called cigarette break. And there they were kind of in between the cars, hiding, sort of hiding, and showing themselves, we're cool, we can smoke. And I could tell they weren't very experienced at it. They weren't holding the cigarettes right. Experienced people, they're cool. They know how to hold it the right way and put it. But they were very awkward. And when I saw them, I approached them from a distance and they had the cigarettes down there, especially when they saw me coming with books. And I had about, 15 devotees behind me. And they saw me coming and they sort of put the cigarettes down here. And then I smelled the smoke and I looked down and they saw that I saw that they were smoking. And then there was a mixture of feelings in them that well, so what? But at the same time, they were feeling like, oh man, we're busted. And so I was observing all this, and then I brought out the book, and they wouldn't take it in their hand because they said, we're smoking, we can't take it. And I was thinking of the conundrum of a living entity in the material world. It's like, I'm smoking, I can't take it. Lord Nityananda comes to town, I was like, I got a cigarette here, what can I do? I really can't take what you have to offer. And at that time, although it's not typical of me, I felt a little compassion for them. I actually felt something. And because I saw the situation, I was thinking of myself, what am I holding on to here? A little cigarette. And there they were, the Gujaratis, I have to say, the most pious people on the planet. I thought I was in heaven or something going through Gujarat. I mean, there's no alcohol allowed in these cities. There's no cow killing allowed in the cities. And when we went to some of the residential areas, we found that the people there, 80% of them have tulsi in their yard. And if they don't keep tulsi, she just grows naturally. I mean, that's Gujarat. And here's these 3 kids trying to smoke a cigarette. So finally, the force of the situation changed their mind, and one of them put the cigarette down, or somebody held somebody else's cigarette, and they took the book in their hand. And then one thing led to another, and they gave a donation. And it was a big donation too. I think kind of accidentally, because I think they wanted change. And this is not back to the 70s or anything like that. I didn't even know at the time. Some devotee told me later that they had given 500 and they thought change. But after they I know, I'm sorry, back up. I told them, you don't have to take the books, but at least give something. That's what happened. Yeah, sorry. So then they went to give the donation, and they gave the 500, and they said, we'd like change. And then I started handing them books. The big Krishna book in Gujarati with Krishna's picture on what a contrast to smoking cigarettes in the parking lot and hiding, to see the Krishna book come in. And then, then they forgot about it. That's what happened. We can't ask for any change, because they felt like, wow, we've just been overwhelmed with mercy here. And so that experience left me thinking, or at least I was thinking retroactively this morning, about Lord Nityananda and how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam by Karabhajana Muni, how he chases after the living entities. And the champion of all chasers is Lord Nityananda, going after and opening the door for even the people who aren't interested, who are against it. Somehow or other, because of his mood of compassion and forgiveness, he opens the door for people. That's Guru. That's the real Guru, opening the door. And I was thinking about how the lowest of people, they hold grudges against people because of what they've done in the past. A more advanced person then just considers what a person's like now and doesn't consider the past. As he says, okay, what's done is done. Now you're like this, fine. But the most advanced person, the Guru, Lord Nityananda, considers what is the person's potential in the future. Forget the past, forget the present. What is the future of this person? And the Sri Upanishad says, Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmai vadbud vijanataha tatra ko mahakashoka ekatvanam anupashita. This is the vision of the Guru, that sees everybody's potential as a spirit soul, doesn't consider any of the other external attributes, the superficial attributes the person's taken on because of this mistaken association with the modes of material nature over many lifetimes. Hare Krishna. And now we'll take a few reflections. Mahabhagavad Prabhu.
It's incredible how Nityananda Prabhu has expanded himself into so many amazing personalities.
Yes. In fact, one of Prabhupada's godbrothers had mentioned that in his vision, Prabhupada was a Shakti Vaishnava, and the devotees said to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, so what kind of Avesh is he? And he said, Nityananda Avesh. And then, as I mentioned before, anyone can become a representative of Lord Nityananda. In fact, that's the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, become Guru. What is Guru? Guru is the one who opens the door to the living entity regardless of qualification. And people say this all the time, I have no qualifications. You go, yeah, right. But the Guru gives the qualification. And not because the Guru is so great, but because the Guru represents the Supreme Guru, Gauranga. And is living at the mercy, only on the mercy of Lord Gauranga. And then that person becomes empowered to open the door for others. And that's really what the Krishna consciousness movement is about, is going all over the world and opening doors for people. They're trapped. Like, I saw, they were cleaning the room up there right when we first got here. Somebody was staying in there. My God. I mean, what a lifestyle. There was all kinds of junk that came out of there. The poor maid, you know, there was a truckload of junk in there. Like old dishes, tablecloths, soiled, trash. And apparently, I didn't see the room, but I saw what came out of it. It's horrible. And, you know, when we go around door to door to meet people, open doors, you know, we look inside and go, oh my God. Now, how do you survive in there, little jiva? You know, come on. And so this is the movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to be empowered by Lord Nityananda Prabhu to take his same mood. Ananda.
I was really appreciating the little vignette you told about the man trying to cut down the tree, and then someone saying that saw's not sharp enough, you'll have to take time to sharpen it. I don't have time, I gotta cut down this tree. And then in relationship with that idea of the cigarette, and that there's something that I'm holding on to that I'm not able to then receive the mercy that's coming. And then I can complain like, oh, you know, oh, my lungs are hurting while I'm coughing so much, I gotta buy these cigarettes, whatever it is, but I'm the one that's holding on to it. Whereas Lord Nityananda and the spiritual masters coming to give so much, and I can't take it.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
My Guru Maharaj used to say one of the meanings of Nittai is take this, take this.
Yeah. Divyanam Prabhu. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I remember I was reading this story by Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj in this book called Maya that he wrote, and he was speaking about there's this person he was feeling these pains from hunger, and he was so hungry, and then there were these pillars in front of this temple, and to sometimes relieve your hunger pains, you press on your stomach. So he grabbed around this pillar to relieve the pains from his hunger, and then here along comes the pujari to give him some prasadam, which will actually relieve his hunger pains. But he says, I can't take it because it would be too painful. I'm holding onto this pillar. He said, okay, so put it in my hands, and his hands are on the other side of the pillar. And he's in this conundrum because he doesn't want to let go of the pillar, but he's got the prasadam in his hands on the other side. So it was, when you were speaking about the cigarette, it was reminding me of that.
Yes. Another graphic reminder that we have the opportunity, as Krishna puts out in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Parityaja, that Prabhupada was having a conversation with a gentleman while they were walking, and the gentleman began to propose that one needs adhikari to surrender. And then Prabhupada interrupted him and said, no, not needed. He said, it's like this. The poor man is suffering, and then the rich man comes, he's benevolent, and he has a huge stack of money, big bag full of money. And he says, here, you can have it. And then the poor man has a choice, take it or don't take it. That was Prabhupada's point. You have free will at any time, you can change your mind and say, okay, I surrender, I quit. There's a little form you fill out, it's got a little plate, little box, you just check it and say, first of all, I opt out of Bhadrakali Square, and second, I surrender to Krishna. And this is the sum and substance of chanting Hare Krishna with actual effect. If one is remembering, I check that box, I surrender to Krishna. He said surrender, I surrender. That's the mood of the chanting of Hare Krishna. It actually moves the world, actually moves the spiritual world. Please.
Thank you, Maharaj. Maharaj, I was just reflecting that how Nityananda Prabhu's mercy really manifests through his representative. And given just a few months ago when we had our Christmas marathon, Srila Prabhupada marathon, we had this humongous task to knock 50,000 doors in and around Bhaktivedanta Manor, which just came up as an idea, but we thought, wow, how is this going to happen? And we still had 3 days for the marathon to finish, and we had 30,000 doors still to be knocked. So again, we were thinking and meditating and praying to Lord Nityananda, and I remember your words at Radhakund that, not only that, we will knock more than 50,000 doors. So this, we decided that, we're going to try and get every congregation devotee on board, and everybody just has to go 1 hour over 3 days. So, and then we created a WhatsApp group, and an amazing energy got created within the last 3 days. And just in last 3 days, we knocked 30,500 doors and just went over to 50,000. So that was just... I just wanted to reflect that how amazing it was that, Lord Nityananda Prabhu empowered each and everybody. And the best part was, among these devotees, there were at least 50 new devotees who had never been out, and they always thought, when can I go, when can I go? And now them, with seeing the spirit of unity which Madhavananda Prabhu was talking about, it was just really an exhilarating experience.
That's a good mantra. When can I go? When can I go? You should always be asking that. When can I go? When can I be part of the Sankirtan movement? So today we'll have an opportunity, because we're going to go out into the great unknown world. We don't know what will happen when we walk out the door. Of course, we actually don't know what will happen in here either. But it becomes even more pronounced when we declare that I'm going to act as a conduit for Lord Nityananda's mercy, and I'm going to try. So today we'll go out, and we're going to go to a couple spots, but I'm just going to comment on the means by the way in which we're distributing books as we go. So when we approach people here in Orissa, one of the most effective things that you can do is to take off your shoes before you talk to them. So luckily, if you luckily have slip-off shoes, you can just toss them aside, and they'll notice that you're doing something inherently spiritual. And then hand them a book, and then hand them the language card that will be part of your kit. And then wait, stand in mountain pose, if you know that from Iyengar Yoga, and don't say a word, just wait for them to answer. And then they'll give a donation, and then you can give them prasadam, and if you like, you can chant the Mahamantra. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this is Jai Gaurachan Prabhu over here. Please stand up. Jai Gaurachan Prabhu is part of our Jagannatha Puri Harinam Seva Sangha group. And we've been working on a project for the last week or so, and it's been completed yesterday. And we'd like to ask Vaisesika Prabhu to offer 3 signs that we have for Harinam. Show everybody.
On behalf of the Jagannath Puri Harinam Seva Sangha team, I'm offering this beautiful picture of Srila Prabhupada, which will be one of the signs that is taken out on the Harinams. I don't want to offer it to Prabhupada because I don't think he'd appreciate it, so I'm offering it to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On behalf of the team, this is a humble offering to help spread the glories of your pure devotee all over Jagannath Puri. All those who are in favor of this act, please say Hare Krishna. This we will offer to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Srila Prabhupada, on behalf of the Jagannatha Puri Harinam Sangha Seva Sangha, we offer you this beautiful picture of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which will be used in your service to spread the Harinam Sankirtan all over Jagannath Puri. Everyone who appreciates this gesture of the team, please say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna!
Gaur Premanande Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. These really are well done. It's very substantial, and I can feel already the weightiness that this will bring to the Harinam Sankirtan going around Puri. I just want to mention too that Madhavananda and Krishna Kund and their team have been going all over Jagannath Puri at least 1 hour every day and distributing the holy names through Harinam Sankirtan, distribution of stickers of Lord Jagannath and prasadam and books. Everywhere they go, they have a crack team of book distributors here from various parts of the world. And they're actually changing. It's noticeable, the changes that are taking place here in Puri. People are becoming friendly. When they see them elsewhere, they treat them like celebrities. And this is the beginning of a systemic change here in Jagannath Puri of spreading the holy names. We can see within just a few months of them doing this, the amazing metamorphosis that's taking place here. So let's give them a Hare Krishna. Dear Srila Prabhupada, we offer you this Lord Jagannath deity and ask for your mercy in helping us to spread the holy name all over Jagannath Puri. Everyone who agrees with this, please say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Haribo. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And now Shraddha Devi Dasi has morning announcements.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. How is everybody doing today? That was not loud enough. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so happy Nityanand Triyodashi to all of you here. A few announcements, and I'll start with the lost and the found. We found a counter. Does it belong to anybody? Take it from Bhagavad Seva Prabhu. Okay, we found it. All right, fine. It finds a new home. Now, what we are missing is a seat cushion that we use here for Guru Maharaj. You have it? Oh, this is the best news. Where did you find it? You kept it in the room. Okay, good. I think I asked everybody except Ramananda. All right, now I lost the little diary that I was using. That's the best news. All right. So, thank you so much for putting together these wonderful signages. And I'm looking for 3 volunteers who will carry these during the Harinam today. We got 2? And you 2. Okay, fine. Okay. All right. So today is Nityanand Triyodashi and we will be fasting. For those of you who cannot keep a fast today, then breakfast will be served around 8:20 here in the dining hall. And then we will all assemble at 8:45 here at the reception. And we will leave this place promptly at 8:59 to go for parikrama to Tota Gopinath. We'll also go later on to the Bhajan Kutir of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and also to the Chatak Parvat. So those are 3 places we'll go there. Okay. We will do Harinam on our way, and we have Madhav Govinda Prabhu who will help us with the book distribution. Madhav Govinda Prabhu, please show yourselves to others. And also And he'll be helped by Sri Gopal Prabhu. Do we have Sri Gopal Prabhu here? Okay, Hare Krishna, right? So these two Prabhus are going to make sure that you get the books, you get the prasadams, you get the lollipop and which cards? Prabhuji, Advaita is also going to come on, stand up. Very good. For those of you who don't know, Advaita is Sri Gopal's son, and you can guess that by the dress. Okay. So they'll make sure that you got everything there, including the bags, and also make sure that when you come back from the Harinam, that you return all the things to them at the reception as well. Then we'll come back here for lunch at 1 p.m. Also, Bhagavad Seva Prabhu, if you can stand up. He's going to give you, for those of you who didn't get that yesterday, he's going to give you the badges, the wristbands, and also the wonderful notebooks that the Chinese team had arranged for us yesterday. Okay. Prayer books are being collected by Vidyavadhu Devidasi and Sadhuchari Prabhu. They will need some help carrying these books back to the rooms. So I was wondering if Shraddha, Shraddha, here, if you can help them today. Okay, that'll be great. I also need 2 volunteers to help stack all these chairs at the back. You're going to do that? And Atilat Bhakti and you? Okay, good. There. And then we had devotees who had filled the volunteer form. And from those, I wanted to have a quick meeting after breakfast maybe in my room, which is 301. Venu Geeta Mataji, Ujjwal Rasa, Bhaktin Neelam, Bhagavad Seva Prabhu, Akshin Mangal Mataji, and Bhaktin Iluta. Right? So I'll just want to have a quick kind of a meeting there to make sure things happen smoothly tomorrow. And that's all that I had. Unless Bhagavad Seva Prabhu, Mukhavinda Prabhu, you have anything to? Okay. 8:45, yeah, we're all assembling at the reception there. And Madhav Govinda Prabhu, Mukhavinda Prabhu is going to tell you where the books are today. All right, so, yeah, 8:20. Yeah, 8:20 today. Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Haribol.